Okay, first of all, hello everyone. Welcome to our info session today. We actually did this course about 4 years ago, and then we thought, we'll do this again this year. There were many people interested. We're hoping, a few people will join because we also want to do some advanced level courses. For that, you need this as a prerequisite. So I'm going to share my screen so we can go over the details of the course. So first of all, we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Pushpa Soundarajan. I've been a registered dietitian for over 35 years, and then I found Ayurveda maybe about 12 years ago. So I just really became really passionate about Ayurveda, and I started using a lot of the principles in my own practice. I was in private practice for almost 9 years now. I put it on hold for now, but so I've been using a lot of the principles of Ayurveda, and I found that it was really helpful with my patients. So I think 2018 or something, if you know Rita Batija, she asked me to give a talk to dietitians. So a lot of people joined. I talked about Ayurveda and how to incorporate Ayurveda, and so a lot of dietitians were interested. And then that's how I got started. Then we wrote a book together. I had wrote a chapter in a textbook, integrative nutrition textbook. And then I said, why not write our own book? So then Gauri and myself met, and then we said, okay, let's do it together. She's an Ayurvedic Vaidya, so I thought it'd be nice to have a collaboration like that. So we wrote one book first for a primer on Ayurveda for dietitians, and then later on we wrote one for the consumers, and then we did a second edition which has more information. And that's going to be the basis of our course also, that book. Then after that, I also have a YouTube channel where then I said, let me start sharing more concepts of Ayurveda, nutrition, yoga. I'm also a certified yoga teacher. So that is more for the lay public to learn more because more and more people are interested in alternative medicine nowadays. So anyway, so that is my journey to get here. And Gauri and myself have, collaborated a lot on these courses. We are doing a 21-day kickstart right now. So we're really, we thought, we have already created all of the course and everything. Why not bring it back? So this year, we were busy with the last few years, so we said, let's bring this back again. So here we are today. So I'm going to give it to Gauri, let her introduce herself.
Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for joining today. We are really very excited bringing this course on again. This time, we feel that, when we are live, we can add a lot more value, have a lot more interaction. So I'm Gauri Janarkar, and I'm the founder of Ayurveda Nutrition. I was trained as a classically trained Vaidya in India. I came here, did my master's in nutrition, registered licensed dietitian. I'm also a certified diabetes educator. I'm also a licensed massage therapist, and my practice is integrative with Ayurveda, nutrition, wellness together. And the idea is to create more awareness about Ayurveda and how we can integrate Ayurveda into our daily lives, and as well as as registered dietitians, bringing this knowledge more to healthcare professionals who would like to include that into their practice. So that is basically our goal for our course.
Okay. All right. So a little detail about our course. First of all, our course materials, the required book is our primer on Ayurveda, second edition, which you can get on Amazon, because that has a lot of the information from our course and, also some recipes and things like that as well. And then we will also have video recordings of the module sessions that we have done. So that will be sent a week early before our live session. So we're starting our live session April 2nd. So a week before that, you'll be getting, or maybe a few days before that, you'll be getting our the video recording. So you will already have watched all of that, and so we'll review that. So each of our sessions is going to be about 90 minutes. So that's going to be on a Thursday evening from 7 to 8:30. That's the tentative time we've decided on. During the live session, we will review all those videos a little bit. I mean, the PowerPoint, and of course answer questions. So we'll spend more time on answering the questions so that you have an opportunity to have an interactive session. And then so totally we have about 8 modules. So it'll be one class a week. And then the 9th module is actually a bonus video. It's a pre-recorded cooking workshop video. It's like a 4-hour video that we did. So we're gonna give that as a bonus during this course. The first module we're going to be covering chapter 1 from the book. This is going to give you a little bit idea of what is Ayurveda, the definition, the history of Ayurveda, and what are the pillars in Ayurveda, which is important, and also some basic concepts about doshas, which is your body types, then the gunas, which is like the mind, how your mental quality is, and then again talk about Agni, which is responsible for digestion, and Nama is all the toxins that are formed when you don't digest well, and then of course Mala is the waste product. So it'll be like an overview of all of these things in the first module. The second module will cover more in detail about the the body types and the 3 types. If you guys have heard of Ayurveda, that's Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. That'll be the 3rd chapter in our book. And then the 3rd module covers the 4th chapter, which is food as medicine. Now, this is the main part of our module, which is we'll talk about the 6 states of Ayurveda, which is the premise of how we decide on foods in Ayurveda. We'll talk about Viruddhana, which is incompatible foods that causes a lot of the inflammation in the body and diseases that we face today. So the food combining is very important, a big part of Ayurveda, which is not there in modern nutrition. It also leads to skin disease and all kinds of problems. So we'll discuss a lot of those things in that. Then module 4 we'll talk about is the chapter 5. So we have covered about 12 spices in our book. So we will discuss some of those spices, some of the herbs. We'll talk about ghee because that's a big part of Ayurveda as well. And then also about honey. Then module 5 will cover chapter 6, which is basically the dosha pacifying diet and lifestyle applications. So for Vata, what is suitable? We'll talk about the dosha clock, how the daily routine should be followed, and how these different energies, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, influence our whole day. So how we should choose our diet and lifestyle based on the rhythms of nature. So that is something will be covered in module 5. Module 6, you will have again chapter 6. We add on about dinacharya and ritucharya. Dinacharya means daily routine. That is a dosha clock. You can see that picture there. And then the ritucharya seasonal routine. This is something Ayurveda is very particular about. The daily routine and also seasonal routine because. Especially if you live in, in the New York and all of that, we have 4 seasons. Every season, the diet and lifestyle has to vary. So that is something we will talk more in detail about that. Module 7 is about Ayurveda and prevention. And here again, we will get deeper into the digestive fire, how digestion works, what are some reasons for imbalance or indigestion, and how to fix them. And we'll also talk about the ama, the toxins that are formed because of indigestion. Then also add in how to boost our immunity with food and lifestyle. And ojas is the word we use for immunity in Ayurveda. Module 8 is going to be practical applications. So as dietitians, how can we use a lot of this information, or you learned all of this material? How do we practically apply them in your own practice, right? So then we'll discuss some case studies, and then we'll also have some counseling tips based on, we get all kinds of patients and not everybody complies to what we say. So how to approach different people, like if you're a Vata person, how do you talk to them? If it's a Pitta or if it's a Kapha, how do you talk to them in a way that they are more amenable to your suggestions? So this is something we will be covering in module 8. And then we'll also have case presentation. So we want each student to come up with at least one case. So throughout this course, with every module, you will do some kind of have one client right from the beginning, following from the beginning till, how to give them a diet recommendation and, things like that. You'll kind of go step by step and then present that case at the end of the, at module 8. So we would send you some sample videos of a case presentation so you know how to present and what should be included in that. So that'll be all clear before you do. So mostly, Module 8, we will probably spend, depending on how many students we have, we will probably spend half the time for case presentations. Module 9, it's basically a bonus module. We're going to be sharing our cooking workshop that we did at the last course. So this won't be live, but it's a pre-recorded, but we're giving it as a bonus this time. Okay, and then a lot of the recipes that we use in that is also in the book as well. So for the course completion requirements, you'll have some quizzes in each module. Again, this is optional. It's up to you. Of course, it is all, and we'll try to discuss each of those quizzes maybe in the next session so you have the answers. So it's good for you to attempt them. It is, it's not graded or anything, but it's more for your own self-knowledge. And then assignments, if there are any, you will be completing them as you go along. Again, all of this is for your own self-assessment. None of this is going to be mandatory because this time we don't have CEs. So we said, it's up to you. Of course, the more you do, the more you're going to learn. And then one case presentation, I already mentioned that during the live session at the module 8. Okay, so I think now Gaudi is going to take over and cover the rest of this.
Thank you, Mitra. So the required book for our course is going to the Primer on Ayurveda, second edition. When does this course start? It starts April 2nd. It goes all the way until March 21st. So basically, the idea is every week we're going to meet on a Thursday evening. The cost is $625 for all the 9 modules, and that includes the pre-recorded cooking workshop. But we do have an early bird until March 15. If you enroll, that cost is $525. If you have been an earlier student of us and you have want to repeat this course with us, please reach out to us regarding the pricing, the special pricing as well. Which one next one? The mode of delivery is completely online, virtual. That means all our live sessions will be via Zoom. We will have all the access to all the modules, assignments, quizzes via the Google Classroom. And again, there will be access to all the videos. You'll have access to all the materials until August 31st of this year. We'll also be providing any support for Q&A and again, any comments for, during the Google Classroom. So everything is going to be contained in that Google Classroom. So who is this course for? So this course is for registered dietitians, healthcare professionals who want to learn more about Ayurvedic nutrition and lifestyle and want to apply it into practice. What does this course provide? Basically knowledge about Ayurveda basics, Ayurvedic nutrition, practical applications, a complete assessment in a clinical setting, Ayurvedic cooking tips. What this course is not. So this is not a certification in Ayurvedic nutrition. This course does not provide a certification as an Ayurvedic nutritionist. We do provide a complete course completion certification at the end of the course. And again, are there any CUs? No, at this point of time, there are no CUs available for this course. So when do you get the course schedule and the login information? Once a participant has signed up, paid for the e-course, we will be sending a welcome email with the course schedule to the participant, and the course session login will be provided one day before the start of the individual modules. Is there a discount? Yes, as I said, as the early bird is available on the course fees until March 15th. Again, we are providing extra discount for the course fee if, again, you pay the course fee via Zelle. Again, please contact us regarding that details. And when do we get the certification of completion? Again, once you complete all the course modules, the certificate of completion will be emailed to you. Cancellation. The e-course can be cancelled up to 12 p.m. CST March 26th to receive a refund of the e-course fees minus any chargeback fees if cancelled by 12 p.m. And please note that no refund is provided after course cancellation, which is the 12 p.m. CST March 26th has passed and once the course has started. This is considered as a digital product and cannot be returned or exchanged. As the digital products are considered intangible, there is a strict no return, no refund policy after the cancellation deadline is passed. So make sure that you have reviewed all the course information, the cost, access to the modules, session information, the frequently asked questions, cancellation, refund policy before you purchase the e-course. Please make the purchase of the e-course only after you've read all the information and have decided this is the right course for you.
Thank you so much for whoever joined us today. And hope, and we'll send out an email also with with the link of this recording in case you want to go over it again and learn more. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Good night.